Hello everybody, welcome back to Balatro. I'm going to keep trying to get a win in New Game Plus Plus. 2 extra Joker slots, very fast anti-scaling. Going out with the silver deck, trying to find something to kick us off with a good start. I'll let you know when I found it. Is it this? It's not. Well, it's a negative delayed gratification. So we can earn some extra money by not using our discards, and we can hold it forever, which is an intriguing prospect. So we'll start with it and see where it goes. Looking for clubs, obviously. Don't find them. Still don't find them, but a pair of 10s will score us 20 points. That gets us $6 extra. Extra hand, absolutely, is going to enable us to get more money from this by causing us to actually be able to succeed. Now, show me a 10 or some spades. Close, but I will take a full house jacks full of 8s. Then some Dolly Partons. Good. More cash. Abstract Joker and Golden Joker will pay for themselves in just a moment. Must play fewer than 5 cards. Sure thing. Here's jacks and deuces. That's 5 cards. I'm such a twat. Alright, here's 8 high. Here's trip queens. Here's trip 7s. Give me my extra money. Good. Supernova. Can't really lean into anything right now. Blank voucher, I will take. I need more multiplier. That'll do it. For a while at least. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Easy game. And the banana is gone. Smeared Joker is always an interesting pick. Now, situations like this is no good to me because we have 4 reds and 4 blacks. There is 5 black cards. Nine, 10, jack, queen, king. Or we can play the ace. Good. All the more cash for me. A free reroll. I will take it. Extra for trips. I'm going to take it mostly because Abstract Joker can be worth up to 16x for us if we have a bunch of jokers. So I'm just going to do that for a minute. Start with 0 discards. Fine. I'm going to hold the 8s and play 5 other black cards. And then a full house is lovely. Contains trips as well. Okay, Droll works with Smeared Joker. We buy that. Do I take Crystal Ball? I'm not that enthused by it right now. I will take a Celestial Pack, look for flushes. Great flushes, fine by me. Free reroll, ride the bus. I've had enough problems with you lately. Right, I'm going to hold for the interest. Well, can't do much without using the queens. So I will play the queens and hold the 3 other black cards. Then this is fine by me. So we really want to replace Stone Joker with something better. Oh my goodness. As if there wasn't a better thing to be found, right? Okay, in that case, we can look for straight flushes. Flush is fine. I'll take an Arcana pack. I don't want to throw... I mean, the suits won't change, but the straight flush chances will change if I start removing or editing anything. So I might actually skip here. I was hoping for like mults and chips and stuff. But right now, the perfect distribution works for me for Four Fingers and Smeared Joker. Awkward one. Extra discards? No. Keep moving. I would love another negative Joker. Heart cards are debuffed, which means all red cards are debuffed. Which is a whole thing. Well, I can still play a flush out of red cards. We have 1,800 points. I'm going to play Fake King High. Oh no, it's a 4-color flush. Of course it is. I forgot how the universe works. Alright, this gets us over the line then. A negative supernova, when all we're going to be playing from here on out is flushes, basically. I don't want to destroy 2 more cards. I do want to find more special versions of cards. I will look for Jupiter. We find Neptune, that's the next best thing. Driver's license, no good. Gross Michael, no good. I mean, I could give up this or this. But I think we're okay for a minute. What's our boss? We don't know. All club cards. It's not great. It's not great. Can't do any straight flushes out of this. Just play red. Then play black. And then play red again. Good amount of cash. +4 malt on black flushes, or +20 malt for a 5-card black flush. Probably... Wait, what? This... Clubs are debuffed, so we're not going to get anything out of that against this boss. Another Neptune. It's fine. Level 4 now. Celestial pack. Straight and high card. We'll take straight because we can play 4 card straights with 4-finger as well. 3 reroll. Duo 1.5x if hand contains a pair. Now here's the thing. We can play flushes with 2 black of any card or 2 red of any card as a pair. So I think I'm going to get rid of Zany Joker because we don't play trips very often. Do I want to skip for another chance at a negative? I kind of do. So we want to try, if we can, to play like 2 black 5s or 2 red 5s, that kind of thing. And I'm going to do it in red cards so that we get this to score off of the extra points we get when we are actually scoring, because clubs are debuffed. So black cards are debuffed. There's 2 red deuces, so we can play a flush like this that contains a pair. Not that high a score, apparently. There's a 5 card in black. Then we can do a 5 card in red with a pair. Go back an ante. Don't mind if I do. 4 of a kind. Not interested. No, no. More chance at negatives. I'll take it. These are the wrong pairs. So we'll just remember to play... I mean, we're looking for the other red... We're looking for the other black 4 and the other black 10, so it doesn't matter quite as much, does it? Supernova up to times 16. There is a black flush with a pair in it. Every little helps. Negative Joker? No. Is it time to take a Wrathful Joker? Probably. Especially because these score before this goes. This is also pretty good. If we're scoring with this and the plus 30 chips. Alright, we'll hold that for a minute. Play 1 hand only. Okay, so we either want to play a straight flush or a high scoring flush with a pair in it. Well, we've got 5, 6, 7. We've got 3, 5, 6, 7 in black. So let's look for a 4 or an 8 in black. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5 is a straight flush in black. We could look for any of these cards as a pair. We didn't get it. So this is our best shot. We get there, thank goodness. 4 times more likely to find rares. I'll gladly take it. Red 6s as part of a red flush. $10,000. Yeah, that's where the points are at, isn't it? Flower pot is not the day for it, unfortunately. Odd Todd. There's no great spot to slide you in, unfortunately. Let's take a pack of each. A lucky card. Lucky ace from space. High card or pair. Great stuff, guys. Great stuff. Ace, deuce, 3, 5, 6. $8,000. Well, there's a red flush with a pair in it. 2 pair, in fact. Okay. A polychrome even Steven is too good to pass up, obviously. What do we drop? Is a great question. This is a flat 18x multiplier. This is a 20x multiplier when we play black cards. This is a 10 multiplier, but we do play a flush every time. This is an 8 multiplier when we play pairs, and 30 chips. I think this goes, honestly. Subtract hand level from mult. Well, our straight flush is 4, our flush is 2. No coloured pairs. There is black 4s. And there is black 9s. Delayed gratification still paying out cash for us. Pair, lucky cards. As good as all this is, I feel like we need some bigger scoring oomph, you know? I feel like we're going to fall off very soon here. This could be it. Never it. Oh. Well, if we play black cards then, it would be guaranteed 40x. And then 40x with a pair would be 60x, would be 90x. I guess 1.5 twice is not all that much, is it? Do we ever get rid of the duo? And stop worrying about playing pairs? And just play bigger black ones. Because if we get 40 from doing this and this, we get 40. 40, 1.5 is 60. 60, 1.5 is 90. I guess 40 to 90 for 2 cards. Well, it's not 2 cards because this doesn't count. I guess I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. So we are all in on playing black cards. Preferably black cards with a pair in them. So we're going to play red cards first to look for pairs of black cards. Well, we don't have to play the pairs. $15,000. Not that strong, you know? There's a black pair. Good. Diamonds is absolutely not. Trigger each card in final hand around 2 times when played. Well, that would have this add up to heaps of points. And if we're playing each card twice, average card is worth about 7 points. 7 chips, an additional time each is 35 extra chips. So I think I'm going to dump this. Oh, it's only the last hand though. Not the other 3 hands we play. Can I make some more black cards, please? Of course I can't. Fine. You are gold now. These things are not helpful to me. I will hold this for later. Acrobat is good, but only on the last hand. I've learnt that lesson many times. So we could be getting 8 that is 1.5 that is 1.5 again. Or we can get 3 once. No, no acrobat today. Right. Let's play a red flush. Then a black flush, hoping for a pair of kings to be found later, perhaps. I just need all of my black cards to become even. That's what I need. Up to this point, I had completely forgotten about the mechanic where I can go king, jack 10, 9, and a red card and make it into a straight flush. But I think at this point, with 31x on flushes and 1 on straight flushes, we should probably just maintain the flushes. Well, there's a straight flush. How much is that worth to us? 175 times 14 versus 60 times 5 times 32. Well, we want to play even cards in it, so we can do that instead. I'm just going to play it, see how it goes. Not bad, not the best. We need 6,000 points. Out of a 5-card flush, surely. Especially a very even flush. Four of a kind, Scholar for aces. Glass card, multis. Get these face cards. Extra multis scoring. Flushes? Nope. Very little care there. Play only one hand type this round. That is going to be flushes, obviously, in case it wasn't clear. There is a red flush with a red pair. No accidental straight flushes or anything. 14,000. Not super strong. 4, 5, 6, 7 would be an accidental straight flush, which we can't score now because we're playing flushes only. So 5, 6, 7, 9 queen. Four, 5, 6, 8, 10. Two hands remaining. We might have to resort to using discards here. A rare occurrence, but one that might be a necessity right now. I'm going to throw these small ones and this red card. There's a black pair and 3 high-scoring black cards. Better scoring, for sure. I don't want to score an accidental straight flush, but I do want to look for one of the other black cards here. Black kings, ace 10, 9. Totally adequate. No accidental straight flushes. We get a lot of what we need, but I really feel like our scoring is falling off now. I would like to buy a good tarot card to use up here. A foil Mr. Bones would keep us alive through one encounter. I'd have to find room for it though, which is no easy thing right now. This is adding +8 when we happen to have a pair. This would replace the chips anyway. We could risk this. Buy a temperance. Use this. Gives me $41. This gives me another $41. Now we are flush with cash, which is helpful. One time. We got a holographic smeared joker. Don't let anyone ever tell you that Wheel of Fortune never works. Jupiter levels up the flush. Love to see it. Alright. 5-card red flush. Draw through to new stuff. $13,000. Here is a black flush with a pair in it. $36,000 points. Another 13. There's a black pair of queens. Supernova is up 2. Plus 42. No time for you, start the bus. Diamonds or increase the rank of stuff. I could increase the rank of black cards to make it easier to make pairs of some of the others. And if I make them into even rank cards, they would play for even Stevens as well. But that basically leaves a 7 of spades. I guess I still do it right. I can make a 5 into a 6 as well. That way, when we play even pairs of 6s, we'll be losing 7s and 5s. Don't go after 7s and 5s anymore. Right, well, play the 5-card red flush. We do still have Mr. Bones. Or an emergency. I'm going to play a 5-card black flush holding the other black pair. $37,000. Be slightly less, I assume. Just because we're playing smaller cards. 36,000. There is a black pair of 3s. Now, that is 3 black flushes in a row we've just played. Oh, will we get there? Good. High card, 4 of a kind. An Arcana pack. Wild card is nice. Because then something can be used as a black card, so I guess we do it with the ace. Celestial pack. Full house. No. No. No full houses. Fine by me. Okay, start with small red flush. Then just a regular black flush. I would love to hold this to be a black pair and a black flush, you know? I'm worried if I don't play 3 black paired flushes, we're not going to score enough. Or paired flushes at all. But I'd rather play black ones, obviously. Let's throw these small cards. Well, that's a 5-card black flush with spades in it. I want to play the extra cards for the extra chips to get all the extra multiplication, because the extra 10 chips, I think, is actually worth something to us right now. $35,000. Tens, hold the 4s. Discard the red cards. Ace, King, 9, 4, 4. We need 47,000 out of this. Or Mr. Bones pops. $38,000. We are saved by Mr. Bones, but we need a miracle now if we're going to get through the next ante. That's not it. That's not it. Another Earth card is not it, but I will buy this and hold it. Upgrade flush. Yes. Now, duplicate a random joker after 4 joker cards are sold. Self-destructs. If it duplicated this, or this, we'd be very happy. The rest is much of a muchness. We do currently have 1 empty joker slot, so we'd have to buy this and then sell something else to make up the empty ground. But if we get a copy of one of these, it could be the difference maker, you know? This can make another Jupiter card for us, which will increase the level of our flushes. That is Jupiter, isn't it? I'm paranoid now. It must be. Well, flushes are a higher rank. Do we go Hail Mary on this? And what do we get rid of if we do? Probably 4 fingers. We never play straight flushes. We can use our discards if we need to. So we buy this, right? We buy this. We sell this. That's 1. We buy this. We sell this. That's 2. We buy this. We sell this. That's 3. I can't afford to reroll and buy something else, but I can sell delayed gratification. That way we don't accidentally copy delayed gratification in this whole endeavor. We got another polychrome even Steven. It's about as good as it gets. If I reroll now for $8, I have $6 left to fill my empty joker slot. About as good as it gets, I think. So now, we must play 5 card flushes. Red, 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 red. This is fine. $70,000 points is much better. Here's black with a pair. I need to throw cards to find another black card. Okay, there is hope. No, no, can't afford anything else. That was 180. This is 270. Are you joking? Okay. Bad first draw. Just play 5 card black flush. I think we really need to utilize the pairs though. Like the compounding 1.5x's is very large. There's red with a pair. They're all even. $70,000. I have to break up the 3s. It's fine. No pairs. Could just play in red. Need 90,000. We have 3 discards and 29 cards in the deck. I think we start discarding looking for black pairs. Queens. King, ace, 7. We need 14,000 out of our last hand. We have 5 black cards if you include the wild card. So I'm going to toss these 3. Look for a pair. We don't get it. We do have a straight flush if we want it, but I don't think I want... Wait, do we have black 8s? We do have black 8s. This is wild, so it's fine. So that's 331,000. Wee Joker, it's just too late, buddy. It's just too late. Unless I got rid of the Lusty Joker to slot you in there. I mean, I could. We're not going to play very many deuces very fast, though. And half of the flushes we play are red ones. Basically. Yeah, I don't think we're going to play deuces fast enough for this to work. We didn't get rid of any of our deuces. They're all still there. I just don't think we can make it work. But equally, if we just barely scraped by 270, do I think I can do 360 without further help? Oh, God. Well, that's the run, guys. That's the run. God damn it. I should pay more attention to these things. Well... Black, even full houses, but Supernova is currently worth 59x to us. Alright, watch the flint completely screw me. It's about as strong a start as we can have, though. This is not a flush, is it? There's no conceivable world where that is accidentally a flush. But it's not even 10% of what we need. Show me another 8. Because I need big even hands for this to work out. Yeah, no, we are completely screwed. $20,000 points. A pair of 9s. This ain't it, Jack. This ain't it. Well, we tried. We tried really hard. Terrible luck on the bosses. Alright, that is all for today. Thank you ever so much for watching. If you enjoyed the series, please do consider subscribing or hitting that like button. If you have any questions, comments, recommendations, put them down below. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.